This beautiful painting of Elizabeth Schuyler, Mrs. Alexander Hamilton, was painted in a prison in 1787. But don't worry, it wasn't Mrs. Hamilton who was in prison, it was the painter, Ralph Earl. Earl was born in Massachusetts, but was a loyalist during the American Revolution. He moved to England, where he became court painter to the court of King George III. After the war, he returned to America, moved to New York, and in 1786 got in trouble for not paying his personal debts and found himself in prison. While Earl was in prison, a number of wealthy New Yorkers, like Mrs. Hamilton, went to have their portraits painted so he could make enough money to pay off his debts and be released from prison. And he was, shortly after completing this portrait of her. Earl went on to paint portraits of many influential New Yorkers, including two of my personal favorites, Benjamin and Mary Talmadge and their children. And that's Mrs. Hamilton's prison painting in a New York Minute.